thank you for getting me introduced to the Healy world. So I would like to thank Kirtida ma'am for this. So I work at I'm from Chennai and I'm an allopathy doctor. So I got introduced to energy world by Kirtida ma'am because I learned Reiki from her, and that is how I started believing in energy. The concept of energy, frequency, vibration was something that I truly believed in because I started using it on my patients. Now, when ma'am introduced me to Healy, it was very easy for me to just get adapted to Healy because there was no way. I don't need any testimony to understand about Healy. But then I just wanted to share a few things. The first thing is, logic plus magic really works wonders is what I truly believe in. Because as doctors, we feel we are very, very logical, and then you want evidence for everything. But then there is magic out in the world as well, and that is what Healy does. So the Healy magic is all about, the first time I experimented rather was on my brother's dog. I also have a beagle at home, but then I went to Hyderabad recently for Diwali, and there my brother's dog was kind of, it's actually, it's very, very active most of the times. But for the first time, I saw him very, very inactive, not eating for a couple of days prior to Diwali. And everybody was sad because, he was not eating. And so I thought, why don't I try Healy? I thought, let me use Healy resonance and then try and do this. And I asked him and he said, yeah, please go ahead. And I just ran the animal program on him. And it just came up with the different things, and then I just ran the frequency on him, and it was like truly magical because I just couldn't believe my eyes, because within half an hour he said he had 4 biscuits and he was not having anything prior to that. For 3 days prior to that he was like very, very dehydrated. But then, he had something to eat, and next day we could see the improvement. Whilst everybody at home thought anyway the dog is going to get better, but to me, I was more convinced that animals are probably more receptive, unlike humans, because we always have got that resistance. We always have got some 1,000 questions thinking whether this is going to work, what if it doesn't work, etc., etc. Whereas animals, I feel they're very receptive. And that was one testimony from Bruno, which is my brother's dog, wherein, it works wonders. That was the first thing. And the second thing was, although, we do distant healing, one of my friends, she lives in US, and she was feeling a little down, and she called me actually to say, can you do this distant healing on me? She doesn't know about Healy. Because I practice Reiki also. So she said, can you do this for me? Then I thought, okay, why don't I, try Healy on her? Now, the best part about this was, ma'am always used to tell us, whenever we do healing, never think you are doing it. It is always a divine energy, or it is always a cosmic energy, which gets transmitted via you. You're just being a mediator, or you're just being a messenger, channeling the energy. With Healy, it was very easy for me because I know I'm not doing anything here. It is Healy which is doing the job. So, so that way there was no pride, no ego of, me doing some wonderful thing. I'm not doing anything here. So I just had to be very modest there because I know I'm not doing anything. So that really helped me because I don't have to really think, oh, I'm not doing it. It is a divine who is doing the job here. So, and again, I didn't really call her up, but if I don't hear anything from them, it usually means they are fine. Because if they don't feel well, they usually tell me the next day, have you done it? There'll be some 100 questions. So she was absolutely fine. And the third thing was, I did it on my mom as well, my mother as well. Somebody said something to her, and usually if somebody speaks a word, they don't sleep for a couple of days just because somebody said something. So, and again, to give a lecture to them and tell them, it's okay, it doesn't matter, all these things, I thought, okay, I don't have to waste my energy on this. Let me just run this Healy on her and let Healy do the job on her. So I just ran this program. It's a mental balance program is what I ran on her. And again, to my surprise, she was absolutely fine the next day. In fact, telling me that, we shouldn't get affected by others and all of that. So, I mean, it just goes on. I mean, because of the lack of time, I don't want to take everybody's time over here. But in future, I've already done, I complement my allopathy treatment. I treat a lot of cancer patients. So I do come across a lot of people with emotional pain, with not just the physical pain, the family, the cancer patients, they go through so much. So I have been actually complementing, allopathy treatment with Reiki. Now I'm thinking, now that I'm obviously, anyway, I'm convinced, I would like to do this on my patients as well. And then we did it on 50 patients, and the results are amazing. Just with Reiki, with the energy, the results are amazing. So I really want to do this and take it to the next level and probably, help people out there. So that is my testimony for Healy. Thank you so much once again.
Superb, superb, superb. Deepa, it's such a wonderful story. I mean, it's our prayer. I feel everyone are praying today that every doctor can be like you. I mean, if that happens, this world will become a beautiful place to live in. If it's not so easy, like doctors could believe in the healing space, magic space, the energy space, and people like you are the right people who can actually transform and help people in whichever way possible. I mean, whether it's through Reiki, whether it's through healing, whether it's through other modalities, the intention is that the person comes out of the pain. And if that every doctor can understand, it's truly a magical story. Thank you, Deepa. So nicely, so beautifully, you have been using it. All of you here, 161 people, I feel Deepa deserves all our blessings. May God bless you, Deepa, with all the grace, the abundance, the joy, the pleasures which you are looking forward, and channelize the energy of the Supreme to transform this world. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of our family. Thank you.